Time to do some more recording. June 17th, 2024, Monday, about 6:30 p.m. now. Uh, yeah, it's striking me as I try to edify potential people to be involved in my business plan. I should stress that we're not waiting for a bull market. I'm thinking of it because I just listened to another YouTube video about altcoin season. And I'm a hodl investor and I'm a swing trader, but that's not where I'm really trying to make the money, and that's not the business plan. That's just something we're doing for experience, education, and hopefully a darn good return, but nothing like compared to minting NFTs. My business plan for minting NFTs is based on an existing market, a day-to-day market, and we don't care much about altcoin season. Bull market, bear market, it shouldn't really matter because these things are here to stay now in some form or fashion. And that's where we're really intending to go. That's where the big money really is. And there's many reasons why people right now, today, as soon as we can get them into play, so to speak, people will buy our NFTs. So all I need is the workers. Need the workers to put to work, and we'll all benefit greatly. I mean, I have a potential contract out there for someone who wants to be my personal assistant for the next 12 months and enable me to find the workers and put the workers to work and make all this come true. And that contract payout is 200K. It's $200,000 for 12 months work. And I can afford to pay that because we're talking about making more than $1 million over the next 12 months. It's kind of a reverse Tony Robbins in a way. Tony Robbins used to say, I, this is like 1990 or so, the old school Tony Robbins, not the new flavor. Not that the new flavor, there's anything wrong with it, just that what I'm talking about is things I learned from him back around 1990. And one of those is if you want someone to give you or to pay you $1 million, show them how to make $10 million. They'll give you the $1 million easy. Why not? The trade-off is they give you $1 million, they get $9 million. So that's what we're talking here. Um, the other one I have in the sense of quests for 1099 adventures is I'll pay $200 for an NFT. Now that's got to be a very specific NFT. That's got to be an NFT that the quest, let's see, I'm the quest giver, quest taker. The adventure, cyberspace adventure. Okay. What I want the cyberspace adventure to do is get on ocean seas, get a wallet, and mint a single NFT, and then transfer the ownership of that NFT to me. And for that, I'll pay $200. Well, for more than that. It also not only send me the NFT, but give me a report of the experiences and basically a log of having gone through the motions of having done that. Because what I really want is someone to be my consultant and in-house consultant on minting NFTs. Because I can envision a lot of stuff, but very little of it can I do myself. Not that I could do myself, but I don't want to do myself. I want someone else to do it. Okay? I wonder if we could use mechanical twerk, mechanical Turk as a quick and dirty system to offer these quests. Go off and do this stuff, and this is the payoff. Now, the tricky part is how do they get paid if we're going to pay them in tokens? But what I'm thinking is, can we use Mechanical Turk for our own purposes? That is to say, our workers would have to get some kind of qualification token or something within Mechanical Turk that would say, yes, this person is allowed to do this set of tasks, requests. And so in that sense, they're registered, they're trusted, but even more so, they're probably someone I know personally, and therefore uh, we can kind of so-called offline. So most systems in their terms of agreements don't want to allow that because it's all about getting people on your platform and then basically owning them. And so the big platforms typically don't want to give away users or let users go on to some other better place to be. Uh, it's pretty tricky that way. Though Web3, I mean, the people I talk to, quite obviously, and it's not surprising when you talk about Web3 and stuff like that, they really know very little about it, and what they know is really only what they've seen in the media, um, and a lot of the stuff that's being talked about. But that's not the power of Web3, and that's not where the real value is at. That's just getting money into the market, into the funding the innovative technology that's coming. I say coming, well, a lot of it's already here. It's coming because the money hasn't shifted to it. So it's not about crypto as a currency. It's not even about crypto. It's not even about blockchain. It's not even about meme tokens and stuff like this. It's so much more. And staking a claim, those we are pioneers. Those that get there first and can claim it and keep a hold of it, they're going to be the winners over the next 100 years. And you want to talk Google or Alphabet? I guess they're called Alphabet now. Although I don't know why they'd take a perfectly good company name like Google and ruin it by making it Alphabet. And kind of like X, you can't trademark X. You can't trademark a letter in the alphabet. It's kind of a standard unwritten law thing in the internet. You can't claim things that everybody is going to need to be able to use, right? So I don't know, Alphabet, Meta, these are rotten names for companies. I mean, case study for an entrepreneur along that lines is uh, Intel changed their microprocessor names to Pentium from what would have been i586. The Pentium originally was the i586, and they changed it to uh, Pentium trademark because their lawyer said, "Now wait a second, you can't, you can't trademark a number. You can't trademark a number. People need to be able to use that without fear of stomping on someone's trademarks and stuff." So that's why Intel started calling it Pentium, and I don't recall an i6. I know i7 might even still be the current one. And I guess their legal department decided, yeah, but if you put a letter in front of the number, you can trademark that or something. I don't know, but anyhow, that's an example of how you want to stay away from these things. That if you actually have to defend yourself in court, chances are you're going to lose because the other side is going to say you can't do that. You know. So time to bounce. I made this recording because I wanted to. I'm getting some uploading going on YouTube today, and so I want to keep the flow going. But that is the epiphany of the day, I guess. June 17th, 2024. I'm not reliant on a bull market or anything like that. We're going for Solana and many other up and coming protocols, platforms, clouds, systems. We can call them many things. The market's already there. So Solana one, I believe Solana is where the sweet spots are currently. I don't waste a lot of time on Bitcoin and Ethereum or Polygon. Those are rather indicators of the flow of capital in and out of the markets. But Solana is the horse to back, so to speak, right now. And I'm getting very more and more every day interested in Avalanche, Arbitrum, Immutable X. Those are the main ones for the layers. After that, there's dozens. There's at least a dozen or two very important protocols, platforms, clouds, whatever we want to call them. And that's a revelation too. More I dig the rabbit holes deeper. We're not talking about just Solana. Solana is our pick for our NFT key to everything. But as we get into DApps and this modern neo machine of computing, typically any application, or we can call it DApp at this point, is going to have at least a few, if not a dozen, um, platforms, clouds, protocols that are going to be integrated and used in implementing that application. So no longer are you talking Windows or Ubuntu or Linux or QNX or iOS or Android. All that's 20th century details. You gotta get with the 21st century paradigms where the machine is quite virtual. So in a way, the term that people are learning to recognize is Web3, but I think I might start referring to it as Cloud 3. It's actually kind of, oh,